Hey you guys, it's Kyle from Markham Reptiles, and today I'm going to explain why if you want to have one of these, you have to have one of these. Today it's all about thermostats. First of all, a thermostat is going to prevent your snake from overheating. Believe it or not, reptiles can stand cold a lot more than they can stand really hot temperatures. Think of it like it is for people. If we get cold, we can kind of just keep adding on layers, but we can only get so hot before we pass out from heat exhaustion. It's kind of the same with these snakes. Their body just gets overwhelmed by heat and they basically get cooked from the inside out, for lack of a more elegant way to put it. A thermostat is going to make sure that that doesn't happen. The thermostat is going to make sure that your heat rises to a certain temperature and does not exceed that. So when it exceeds that temperature, whatever heat source you have plugged into your thermostat right here is going to shut off because the thermostat tells it to shut off. Another thing your thermostat is going to do for you is maintain that optimal temperature. I have some higher end thermostats that will maintain the temperature pretty much exactly 100% of the time. But this is a really cheap $16 thermostat, I believe, between $16 and $17. I'll actually link it in the description below with an Amazon associate link. If you choose to go buy it, you don't pay any more than you would pay on Amazon with our link, but we actually get a slight kickback from Amazon if you use our link. And like I said, you won't pay any extra and you'll help support our channel a bit. So we'd appreciate if you did that. But I'm gonna link this and another thermostat, the Inkbird, in the description below. This is the cheapest one. It does work. And I've heard that the Inkbird is slightly more resilient, can handle a bit higher input and stuff like that. So I'll link that in the description below as well. But another thing this thermostat is going to do is make sure that you maintain optimal temperatures. Like I said, I have other thermostats that maintain it pretty much exactly. This one's going to fluctuate by 2 degrees. So basically if I set it for 90, it's not going to get any hotter than 90. It's going to shut off at 90 and it's not going to get any colder than 88. When it drops down to 88, it's going to go back up to 90 and reheat. So it's going to do that 2-degree cool down, which is totally fine, you guys. I use this on a lot of my cages, and I use my higher end thermostat to control a bunch of racks at a time, and another higher end thermostat for our incubator. But for any normal pet owner, I would say that this thermostat is completely fine. Something else your thermostat's actually going to do for you is save electricity. So this is going to stop your heat from running all the time. Therefore, it's actually going to save you some money. Aside from protecting your animal, which is really the most important, thermostats are going to protect your enclosure as well. This is going to keep your enclosure from getting burnt or melted or anything like that. This is a cheaper thermostat, so you have to manually adjust it, but the more expensive ones come with a day and night option where you can actually drop the temperature at night, which would more accurately replicate the life of a lot of these different species in the wild. So you can definitely get those and do that. And this one, if you want, you can just change the setting at night and drop the night temperature as you would like. But thermostats give you the option of doing a day and night drop. Also, if you have different species, you can set the temperature to different things. Like our corn snake's hotspot is only at 81 degrees, okay? Corn snakes don't need it a lot hotter than that, and anything too hot is actually going to shorten their lifespan. So we keep our corn snake pretty cool at like 81 degrees, and unless she's digesting a big meal, normally she's not in the hot spot anyways. So this allows you to really dial in that care for your specific species and your specific animal. I want to give a big shout out to Arachnid Cat because this girl is going to Arachnid Cat. Arachnid Cat, we have linked you in the description below. The bottom line, you guys, if you're going to have this, a pet snake, you need to have this, a thermostat, because it is not an extra. It is absolutely essential. This is something you need to have to keep your animal safe. Those little sticky thermometers from PetSmart, Petco, they're not going to tell you what you need to know. They're not accurate. Go ahead and drop that big $16 on this right here. It's going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to help you sleep at night better, and it's going to save you a lot of possible anguish if your heat was getting a lot hotter than you thought, which I guarantee if you're not measuring it with a thermostat, it's likely getting a lot hotter than you thought. And problems like your animal not eating, your animal staying on the cold side, different things like that You can take care of all of this almost immediately sometimes, depending, with a thermostat, you guys. This is going to help you really dial in your care, and you won't have to worry at all. I definitely recommend you get one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate you so much. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram at Markham Reptiles. Check us out on Patreon. The #1 way to support us is through Patreon. Our Patreon is linked in the description below. I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day. Do what you love, pursue your dreams, and please continue to spread the love of reptiles.